Alrighty guys, you can see we got quite the project going on here. Putting a clutch in the 255. You known it's needing one last year, it needed one a little bit. Slipping, and then this spring after got done spraying it was real bad. Put it up in sixth over out on the road and take off, and you rev the engine up and the engine would rev up, and tractor would still, it'd take a bit for the tractor to catch up speed at the engine. So pulled the engine out this morning. It only took us about 3 hours. Me and my dad and my brother helped a little bit working on it. It was pretty good, we thought. Got it lifted out of there and got the over-under split off the back. I don't know what Dad did at the flywheel, but anyway, you look at the clutch disc here. Let's see. These are the flywheel side here, and the pads are almost, or I call them pucks, are tapered just a little bit, so it's out of, it's not completely flat, and we're gonna have the flywheel resurfaced tomorrow, machine shop, and get it milled flat again. We got a new clutch on the way, new pilot bearing, drop bearing, and we're gonna put a rear main in it also, because it's leaking. No wonder we put a clutch in this in the winter of 2008, 2009. And about 2,500 hours ago, we put a lot of hours on the tractor. This is our most used tractor, probably because we plant, spray, and run the auger wagon. And by the time we do all that, plant corn and plant beans, and yeah, so it just gets a lot of hours put on it. What is that? It gets probably 300 hours a year. Not hard work, but it is just a lot of hours put on it. A lot of in and out on the clutch, a lot of shifting the over-under. But, crap, where was I going with that? Forget. But anyway, yeah, so about 2,500 on the clutch, which as much as we use it, that's understandable. Got fuel tank out. I would have done a video taking it out, but we were hurrying to get it out, and you see I'll have a video of had a video there of the or a time lapse of getting the thing out. It's not too bad to do, really. There's the motor mounts, and take the radiator and crap out, and then you got to drop this front axle down so the oil pan can come down far enough. But you just take them bolts out and loosen the front ones, and it'll pivot enough where the oil pan can slide on past. Kind of a tricky thing on it that you kind of got to know. Because they don't use a chain coupler and a live shaft that you got to pull out from the back like in the Oliver tractors. They got this dual coupler here. Got this one here for the drive on the traction drive, and this is the live shaft here, that smaller one. And what you do, you roll the engine over until you there's a hole in this coupler that runs through, and you run it until that hole lines up with this. And that's a special made. Our local dealer let us borrow that. And you take and run that plug in there, and it's got the hole drilled, and you take this bolt and run it on in, and it goes through the hole in this first coupler and keeps it from slide back, and it tightens up against here so that it can't slide back on this live shaft coupler can't, because if this live shaft coupler starts to slide, or either one of these starts to slide back but doesn't slide back all the way to stay with the transmission, you'll get in a bind, because you can't go far enough forward with the engine, and you really can't. It'd be hard to get it to come back if the splines aren't lined up right. But so you just got to make sure you get that all the way forward. But these are pretty easy tractor to get the engine out of, compared to like a Deere and IH where you got to split them. Gosh, in about a half hour we had the radiator and everything else out, ready to go, air conditioner off. And went ahead and did the axle and unhooked some hoses and whatnot, and pulled the whole sheeting match out of there and got it out and got it split. Hopefully another little over half a day we can have it back in there and have it going, but we'll see. Sorry I haven't had any videos up lately. Haven't been doing a whole lot, just where I've been keeping busy, been walking beans, but nothing real exciting to film, so I haven't been filming. I don't want to bore you with anything. But we've just been walking beans and been doing some odds and ends. I did mow hay yesterday. And I got a video of that since I figured I've already done 2 mowing hay videos this past year. I'm just going to do one third cutting in 3 minutes. I'm going to have a minute of mowing hay and a minute of raking and a minute of baling, or maybe less raking and more baling or something like that. I'll see. But I think that'll be. So I mowed it yesterday. Didn't get squat for drying today. Or today's Tuesday. So then Wednesday I'll rake it tomorrow, and then hopefully Thursday we can bale it if the rain holds off. Had a 50% chance of rain this week for every day, and the hay was alfalfa starting to turn yellow, so I said to heck with it and just cut it, and missed the rain yesterday, and looks like we're going to miss it today, so well, if I miss it 2 more times I'll be alright. Had a 50% chance of rain. I figure the weatherman's wrong. There's been wrong over 50% of the time this year, so at some point you just got to say to heck with it and mow it, because if you wait around too long, then you just don't get anything done. And you only got 2 cuttings, it's not many ways, so you might as well take a chance on it. See if you can get something out of it. Might get lucky. But anyway, that's what we're doing with 255 here, so probably another video when I get going tomorrow. Probably be working on the deer, which is back there. Work on it some more. Probably do a video of it, but I'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching.